Hey guys, Rox is here, and we're coming back with another Minecraft Let's Play video. I had to turn down the sound for this one, cause my villagers, I don't know about you, but they make so much sound, especially after the repopulation phase. So, this video is basically a quick little update on what happened to my world. So, you know how I was complaining about the villagers and all that? Now we have a lot of villagers. We got the cartographer right there, and well, because for some reason they're glitched. Okay, here, let me move them. All right, so that's the cartographer, who I get a lot of my emeralds and then transfer them to diamonds from there. I just wanted to know you can get diamond tools, and I'm not sure exactly, but I think diamond armor and mending books from the librarian right there. Also, here's a quick tip: you want to make your villages way bigger than I did. Also, make them into groups like farming, and actually add a farm. Because I realized that my villagers, some reason they tend to stay alive more if I have a spawn. I have a farm. So yeah, that's pretty good to have. So it's also good if you're hungry for some carrots. Alright. But yeah, let me basically showcase all these villagers. So this guy's the farmer. He basically takes a lot of your wheat, 6 pumpkins for in that roll, which you might think is not really that well, but it is well. Like it takes a lot of grinding to get this, but you know, you also get this and I'm pretty sure there's early phases of the villagers. Like how do I say it? I'm pretty sure after you beat the Ender Dragon, your villagers go to hard mode, which is something that sounds really dumb, but like here's how I explain it is these villagers used to accept the eggs, right? And eggs is one of the most easiest materials to get by, because I'm not gonna call it an egg farm, but like I just have a lot of chickens, so they pop out eggs. So I used to get at least 5 emeralds each day just from that egg. You'd be like, that's not too much, but you have to add it to 5 emeralds versus, you know, having to go and mine for it, and it's really progressively. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's true, or I just bought so many eggs that the game wants to give me harder villagers, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I'm not sure if you want to beat the Ender Dragon, like maybe abuse the system, I would have to say, of eggs, because eggs are one of the easiest things to grind for. You just get a lot of seeds, and you know, that's basically it. Also, let me give you an update on beetroot. Beetroot just became one of the most it didn't just became, it's been one of the most powerful, but I just realized how powerful it is of being a food supply, because there's abundant of it. Plus you could sell it to this guy for just 15. Second of all, the seeds can be used on chickens, which could be used on a whole nother farm. Second of all, you could feed beetroot to pigs, and you'd be like, well, I don't really need pigs because these farmers don't accept meat. But who accepts meat? Why do I have the cooking station? The butcher, or I'm not sure, what is this guy called? Yeah, the butcher. He accepts pork chops, coal, a raw beef, and you could buy the cooked beef from him. He accepts dry kelp blocks. That's a whole different farm for another video. If you remember my other video, you can make dried kelp blocks. You know, sweet berries. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you my farms actually, on how big they should be. If you want it to be so progressively. Alright, this right here is just in case I need kelp. I don't really use it too much, but the size of this is not what you want it to be. The only reason I have it like this is because I'm really lazy, and I want to expand it, but as you can see, the water, I think it's down there, and so much work. But yeah, it should be at least 15 rows and at least go all the way up to here if you want it to be progressively going fast. Yeah, and I'm not sure if you can use a piston for that. I'm gonna have to use a tester video for that. But yeah, and for the pumpkins, this is a pretty decent size for like starting out. excuse my voice. This is a pretty good decent size for starting out. But when you're at my age, you'd expect me. I would have a pumpkin farm that goes all the way to there. And you'd be like, well, that's ridiculous, having a pumpkin farm that goes all the way to there. Well, it isn't really, because villagers are one of the easiest how do I say it? Villagers are one of the easiest things to level up, and they give you a lot of emeralds, so you know, it isn't ridiculous. Now let me show you my sweet berry. I can't get enough of sweet berries, because they, excuse my voice, they can give you 12 emeralds in just one batch. Well, not in one batch, in like one sale. This whole thing could probably give you 40 emeralds. But that's why I can't get enough of it. You know, I constantly want to plant it here. I'm collecting dirt, so I have future plans. And this carrot farm, excuse my voice, oh my god. Excuse my language as well. This carrot farm, I'm not gonna say it's enough, but I don't want to say it's too little. I would say 3 more rows can't hurt, because you can never have enough potatoes or carrots. And yeah. See, a lot of people might say might say granite and andesite and all that nasty blocks are not useful. I say otherwise, but that's your opinion. I respect your opinion. So let me show you a way you can recycle it basically, and it's really good to recycle it if you don't want it. Because I want my granite, but you know, some people don't. Oh yeah, and the guy I'm about to show you, you can get that. I think it's that block easily. I'm not sure exact what block it is, but I know it's something like that. All right. As you can see from this guy, I could sell him stone for an emerald, which isn't worth it unless you have a silk touch pickaxe. But still, if you have a silk touch pickaxe, I wouldn't use it like that. I would keep the stone, because stone is very valuable. Also, yeah, it's just 1 emerald for chiseled stone brick. So if you're working on a project, you just need a little bit more. I got 3 emeralds, so I can get like 12 that block. You think that might not be worth it, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. But sometimes it is. But oh, where is he? Where is he? I want to show you the granite part. All right, this isn't the one. Well, no, they all can do the granite thing, but where is he? See, I hate how the villager farm attracts so many things. Here, we got this guy. All right, so I think this is andesite or something like that. But yeah, you might say, well, where's granite? As I level him up, granite and andesite and all those rights, they will come to me, and then I could sell them for 1 emerald. And it's not too much granite that you have to mine for 1 emerald, but I wouldn't suggest doing it as a farm. But let's just say you're mining for diamonds, or I don't like strip mining, but I do it sometimes. But, or you're in a cave and you just have so much andesite from getting out of the cave. You have at least 3 stacks. That can get you at least, I don't know, let me see. I want to say 18 emeralds. I'm not too good at math. But yeah. He's really good. I use him for my brick wall that I'm building progressively. Oh yeah, I just wanted to say sorry for not uploading in like 3 days. It just I've been doing school, and yesterday I was doing something with family. And here, let me show you the weaponsmith. The weaponsmith, you can get an axe, a sword. You could trade him iron for emerald. So if you have an iron farm, I don't say why not, which I'm not going to be doing iron farms. And if you have plentiful of flint, you could trade that for an emerald, which I never have, so there's that. Oh, I just want to show you this guy. He's the most OP guy, because let me show you his stuff. Stone pickaxe for an emerald. You're like, I don't need a stone pickaxe. Okay, 36 emeralds for a bell. Well, do you want to go to a village and get the bell, or do you want to get it from here? Well, yeah, sure, you're right. Then an iron pickaxe with efficiency 2. You may be like, well, that isn't worth it because it doesn't last for too long. But it is enchanted, so that's an upgrade. See, I would never do this trade. A diamond for an emerald, like that just sounds really dumb. Alright. And then 16 emeralds for a Silk Touch 1 diamond shovel. It isn't always going to be Silk Touch 1. It's really rare for it to be Silk Touch. In my case, I'm really happy that it's Silk Touch because it's hard to get Silk Touch. That's just for only 16 emeralds, which you would have to pay a whole diamond and 2 sticks for that. Plus the enchantment. By the way, all of them come with enchantments. It's usually efficiency or unbreaking. But if you get Silk Touch and breaking, I'm not sure if you can get mending on this. That'll be pretty cool. Alright, and then you got one of my. This is one of the reasons why he's my most favorite villagers. Even if there was not an unbreaking 2, it'd still be a fire pickaxe. Cause look what the second enchantment is. Fortune 1. For all you people that don't play Minecraft as much as me, Fortune 1 is basically a 2 times multiplier to the ores you mine. And like that isn't a big deal, but it really can be a really big deal. Cause it can give me more emeralds, it can give me way more coal, which I'm struggling on, give me more diamonds, and I'm pretty sure if I had this one enchantment, no, never mind. I have a question. Can you get gold straight out of the vein from it? Maybe. Oh yeah, it's also good for getting gold. I'm not sure if it works in the underground gold, but I know it works for the nether gold. If you're wondering how to get these people, they're usually a few hundred blocks away from your spawn. You could use a minecart or a boat to take them here. They're really a pain. So what I would suggest doing is not building your base quite fastly. What you want to do is maybe set up a wall across the village so mobs can't get in. Okay, what do I do then? Then you want to light up the village. Second of all, put a minecart system to the village to your base. You'd be like, well, I don't want to do the villagers that way. You don't have to. You take yourself to the villagers. You don't have to bring the villagers to you. So, you know, I sort of did the hard way and brought them to me, but it makes it more faster and I don't have to use iron and a weird minecart system. It's legit like right next to my house. So I did the hard way. It's more efficient to just get to do this way. But if you want to save your past self some time to go do other chores, well, you aren't necessarily saving yourself time because you also have to place the iron down and acquire the iron. So it's really your choice. Do you want to go to the villagers or do you want to bring the villagers to you? My opinion is you want to bring it to you, but that's your choice. Also, villagers, they do have a tendency to despawn. So I would say every hour or so you want to give them a little check-in, or even just sleep at their place, or even try trading with them, because it's just kind of how they refresh in a way. Villagers are also really good for, you know, raids. You can get a lot of materials from raids, iron, what's the totem of undying. So here's a way. My villagers refuse to listen to me because if you, I don't know why, but if you keep ringing the bell over and over again, it's just they tune it out for some reason. So let me see what happens if I doing it now. See, you can see all those came, but for some reason I have this glitch where who's ever standing next to here, he refuses to listen. So yeah, just wanted to know if you ever wanted him to, you know what? He's a nudie, so I'm just gonna let him go. He'll run back anyways. But yeah, if you ever want to get your villagers back inside, you basically have to ring the bell, and most of them will come, unless they're glitched, and you know. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the dirt is going. I used every single piece of dirt, and when I say every single piece, like, I never thought I would run out of dirt. Like, that's something you don't expect to happen. Like, running out of dirt, that just sounds so unrealistic, especially in my case, because look how much I build. And I'm not going to show you that. I built all this, and I still didn't run out of dirt. I built all this, and I didn't run out of dirt. But when I built all that, that's when I ran out of dirt. And this is so far that my FFP doesn't even show the portal, so let me give you. Oh yeah, by the way, it's complete. Just wanted to show you how it looks. It looks really fire. Alright, so yeah, I have names of what this is gonna be. This is an Asia forest, plus this leads to a stronghold. So it has a sign right there. I have 8 signs right here. So if I ever have any other portals, let me get that. Alright, so if I ever have any other portals, I'm just gonna place this down, write what it is. You know, this is an oak forest. This is a birch forest. This is a woodland mansion, which is really far to find. This is a, let's see, pillager outpost. This is a mine shaft. You know, it could be anything. That's why I'm gonna write it down. And this could be the futuristic caves. Oh yeah, by the way, this might span 100 blocks, but in the overworld, this would span over thousands of blocks. So yeah, I set up the little nether pass just for this. Okay, another reason why I wanted to show you this, because I want your opinion. Should I add walls to this or leave it naked? You know, should I add walls or just leave it bare, like you could see? Or I don't want you guys to say glass, because if you say glass, I'll do it, but like that's gonna take a long time. So, you know, well, what's your suggestion? Do I add buildings here? Leave it like a platform? You know, I also wanted to give you another update. Is in my stream, you could see that part wasn't filled in. I had a lot of dirt, so I filled in that part. I filled in even I had little tunnels that were just there for no reason. So I basically filled up those. This right here, I'm not gonna fill it in because it just looks nice. But yeah. Alright guys, this might be a short video here, but it's just a quick little update. I don't want to overpost. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.